say inflation's 3. What's 104 divided by 103? So this is my interest that I'm getting. So it's actually this.
So if you're taking into account inflation,
yeah,
you divide your 1 plus your interest rate divided by 1 plus your inflation rate.
Minus 1.
Yeah. Different marker, please.
What formula is it?
Yeah, then that's what you would
To
actually
account for
put in
inflation.
for that. So this, I think, comes out to what, like 1.01?
Yeah, something like that.
So if you change that number in your Excel formula, your 540 goes to like 1,000 a month or something like that. This is inflation adjusted rate of return. Oh, you have to figure out if inflation's 3% and you're getting 4% on your money.
Oh, I thought you already said this.
Oh, no, I don't know. I just do that number.
We don't subtract that. I mean, the rate of interest.
No, it's
The inflation rate and the
interest rate divided by inflation rate minus 1. And what this will do is it'll give you a current, and if you do that for the 1,500 a month also, then it gives you what, it's actually going to give me more than 1,500, but it's 1,500 of today's dollars. So what, to get $1,500 of today's money, how much money do I have to save on a monthly basis? Now if I put this formula into both of them, then that's how much money I would need to save. This 314 is probably going to come pretty close to 500,000 at that point.
Yeah, 468.
And then the 540 is probably going to go to like 1,100 a month.
So when you would put in the number, do you put in 1.01 or do you put in 1.01 minus?
You got to subtract the 1, so your rate is 0.01.
Got it.
Okay. Back to stuff that matters.
1,264. Yeah.
So
Double.
saving $1,264 a month will give me $1,500 of what I can buy right now for my retirement.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Should we talk about bonds, or do you want to talk about options first?
Whatever makes the most sense. I mean, in what order you think it makes the most sense to, is one needed for the other?
No.
I would say option.
Options?
I would say option.
Okay, so we'll start with options. Stock option. So if I have an option, let's say an option to buy a car, am I required to buy that car?
No.
An option. So you got to think about an option as, if you own the option, you have a right to do something, but you're not required to do it. Then we have both calls and puts and options. So a call option, if I own that, it's my option to call something away from somebody. So a call option means that I get to buy that stock from you for that price. And we'll talk about actual numbers here in a few minutes, but the concept is to keep in your mind the difference between calls and puts, because it can get kind of confusing. If I own a call, I have the right to call away that stock from you. And the only reason why I would want to take that stock from you and not go buy it in the market is if I can buy it for less than what I could go buy it in the market.
So how do you get that call? I mean, how do you get the call? Do you buy that premium? Do you?
Yeah, so it's traded just like a stock. So I can go buy the right to do that.
Okay.
And it's just like a share of the stock.
You buy in the market, not from any, it can be any seller, and you fix the price at that time, that whenever you're going to buy, you're buying at that price which you...
We'll talk about that in just 1 second. I just want to get terminology of a call. It's my right to call that stock away from you. terminology of a put is
Before you finish
sure.
the code, so it means if I don't want it, I don't call it,
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah. And the reason I wouldn't want it is if it trades below what I can get it from you from.
Yeah. If I call it, I'm actually making it mine.
Yeah,
Paying for whatever
I'm calling that from you. So a put is the opposite. It's my right to put that to you. So I don't want it anymore. I want to just, it's my option to put it to you.
What do you mean put it to you?
It's not a great terminology, but so I'm going to push it towards you, or I'm going to force you to take it.
So I get rid of it and I force it to you and you pay me for that.
Who is you?
This is more difficult than I thought it was.
Always
It
from
comes out first.
the buyer's perspective and put it from the seller's perspective, is it?
Yeah. So if I own the put option, and Ari sells me the put option,
So he's the owner of the stock at the moment.
he's just he's the one who wrote the contract for me to buy. So we just have this contract between us. I now own that contract. He sold me the option to put a stock to him.
But then you have the stock, which you give to him.
There's no
He
stock.
has the option.
He might have, he might not have, right?
These trade independently of stock. Just get the stock out of your mind for a minute. Let's just talk about the concept. The concept is Ari sold me the right to sell him stock at a certain price. To sell him something. It's my option. He sold the option to me. He no longer has the option. If I want to do it, he's stuck with it. If I don't want to do it, I don't have to do anything. If I want to, I get to. It's my option. I bought that option. Now a put means I'm going to push it to you. I'm going to put it to you. I'm going to force you to take it from me. And in this case, we're talking about stock or a futures contract or something.
So at the moment you have this stock in your power, whatever that means, and then you put it, so you give it to him, and now he's the owner of it. And he paid for it, of course, but
Right. But I'm buying the right for a certain price.
yeah.
So we're not talking about the market anymore. We're talking about a certain price. So I bought the right to push the stock to him at a certain price. Or I'm buying the right to call the stock from somebody else at a certain price. So
So Ari's basically saying, I would buy the stock for, say, €5 within the next year whenever you want to. Feel free. I buy it for €5.
yes,
Okay.
it's a great deal for Ari. So let's talk about that. €5. And we call that the strike. So the option price is called the strike price. I don't know how to explain it right now. The strike price, so in this case, is €5. So I just bought from Ari the option, and this is a put. Push. Give. Sell. To. So if I buy an option to put my stock to Ari at €5, he's saying, and we have a 1-year time frame on our contract. He's saying at any time in the next year, he will buy that stock from me for €5. Now,
You cannot give more or less, it has to be €5.
€5. So, at the moment, stock.
Why would he agree to that? What would be the reason behind him going, you know what, and I'm willing to do this?
So the stock's currently trading at €7. I can force him to buy it at 5. But if I own the stock for 7, would I sell it at 5?
No.
I would sell it at 7.
Yeah.
I have no reason to sell it at 5. So the stock's trading at 7. I'm nervous. I want to buy insurance in case the market plummets and my stock plummets. So I'm basically saying I'm going to offer Ari some money to buy this put contract from him. And in case the stock falls below 5, I'm going to force him to buy
So
it.
a put is you're buying insurance. You're buying insurance in case your stock falls.
Yes.
Then why don't they say that? I mean, that makes sense to me. I'm buying insurance to set that.
That's a
makes
put.
sense.
That's a put though. So
But still, like, why would Ari do that if the stock is now
So-
Then everyone
so
would do
for
that.
this, I'm gonna pay Ari a premium of 25 cents. And we can get into the binomial and Black-Scholes formulas of why it's 25 cents, but forget about that. You probably don't have to calculate that on the text. I'm going to pay Ari 25 cents for this. If the stock stays above €5, Ari gets his 25 cents. I paid my insurance premium. I'm happy because the stock's not worth less than €5. Now, what happens if the stock goes to €4? Plummets. €4.
Well, then you could, if you want,
You
put
exercise
it
the
to him.
push.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can
So now I can force Ari to buy that stock from me for €5. He doesn't have an option. I have the option. He is now required to buy that from me for €5. So his 25 cents that he just got, how much did he just lose if I exercise?
0.75. 0.75.
Yeah. So he lost, basically, he's losing $1 if he turns around and sells the stock that I just put to him right now. But he got 25 cents on it, so he lost 75 cents.
When do you pay the 25 cents at the beginning?
You pay that when you write the contract. And these are standardized, so they trade on an exchange.
So just to make math easy, you have one share and you want to buy a put for one share, you pay him 25 cents.
Mm-hmm. And if it falls to 4, I can force him to buy it for 5. There's nothing with the 25 cents happens anymore. Basically, in reality, I get €1 and he lost.
Yeah. Well, you're not really getting €1. You're minimizing your
Loss.
Yes,
loss.
I'm minimizing my loss.
Yeah.
So that goes back to his graphs that he was showing, and I wish I could pull them up. But, so does this make more sense for a put?
Yeah.
It's basically insurance that this stock is going to fall.
I only have one question.
Yeah.
Who is Ari? I mean, if I like all of a sudden I go, I've got 1 million shares and they're great.
Yeah.
I want to buy that premium. Who do I go to do that?
So again, standardized, there's somebody on both sides of the transaction. It could be me. It could really be Ari. It could be an investment bank. It could be a
But who
hedge
would I
fund.
call? I mean, would I call you, my financial advisor? And
You
go
go to
hey,
your broker. You can go online to a broker. You can go to
Okay.
some person.
Got it.
It's all done through the exact same exchanges that the stock is done through.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I was wondering. So I can also register to buy a put or a call option
Mm-hmm.
to particular stock.
They're seen as more risk. They're riskier typically. So you have to have specialized knowledge in order for firms to approve you to trade these, because you can make or lose a lot of money in a big hurry. Typically, they're priced based off the binomial and the Black-Scholes and all that. They're priced to where almost always Ari's going to get to keep his 25 cents. Insurance companies don't lose money. Tallest buildings in the world are owned by insurance companies. They don't lose money. He's taking on a lot of risk because he could lose up to €5. Somebody goes bankrupt, he has to pay €5 for something that doesn't exist. In reality, it's probably going to expire worthless, meaning that if after the year's up, it's at €6, I have no reason to put it to Ari. It would be bad for me to do that.
So would I be correct in saying the higher the premium, the more likely it would be that you would use it?
Yes. It's a very good way of putting it.
But then you'd already have the reference, right? Like, I wouldn't know what one is. Like,
Yeah,
you
so
could-
that's
you
what
could put it in
that's what
ratio to-
Black-Scholes
Okay.
gives us.
Does it work the same way with commodities?
We'll get there.
Or does it work same concept?
Options on commodities too.
Could you explain again why the stock goes down to €4? We lost 75 cents.
I didn't lose